Hey everybody, New Leaf here, and today we are here to place all the Stallions from G4 and G5 into a list, and I'm here with the pony who made this list. Say hello, Lightning Pitch.
Hello guys, I am back again and my pizza's here.
What? Wait, what? Actually? What? Did he actually get a pizza just... Huh? I have a lot of questions and no answers about this. Wait, what did he actually get? Did he actually get a pizza? I mean, he's got the right idea, you know, I have snacks. There, I now have snacks.
Right, I'm back every pony.
Yeah.
I've got pizza.
So now you at least have to tell us what kind of pizza you got.
Right, so I have gone for a large pizza with chicken and bacon on it.
Ooh.
And I've gone to a chicken side as well.
Sweet.
Right.
Yeah,
My bad every pony.
Okay.
I can properly introduce myself now. I am out of breath, but hello every pony. I am Lightning Pitch. If you remember, I was with New Leaf earlier when we reacted to Jazz Hearts Rocky.
Yes! Oh, I remember that. That was a good.
Right, okay, I'm good now. I did actually request if he can write a My Little Pony episode on the box, but he answered. I opened the door, and went evening. And he was like, "I'm not sure what you meant by the My Little Pony thing." And I went, "Oh,
No!
I went, it's just a request." He went, "I would have done it, but I was confused." And I went, "Oh, it's all right."
You see, you know, you should have asked him what his favorite stallion from My Little Pony is.
He would have looked at me like, he would have been so confused. Oh no.
Oh,
Anyway, my breath's coming back.
Yeah.
I'm all good now.
Yeah, we're about to lose our breath in a hot moment, I think. But
right. So a bit of context, guys. So if you don't know, we watched Jazz Hearts Rocky, and we absolutely simped over how cute Rocky is. And then we were like, actually, there's not just Rocky. There's other stallions who are cute. So not all the stallions in this tier list are cute. We just thought we'll get a bunch of stallions, rank them to see how cute they are or how much we hate them, basically.
yeah, and I think there wasn't that many across both generations, come to think of it.
I know in
don't
the comments, the comments will say, "Where is this pony?" This is the rush, guys. So, like, yes, there is some stallions like I did, like maybe Brayburn. I missed Brayburn.
I just realized you missed Brayburn.
You can quickly. We can pretend he's on the list.
Okay, we have to pretend he's on the list.
Or you could just literally go on Google and get a quick image of him. But I think we better just start this up now. So, other than Brayburn being a main stallion, I think I've got the stallions most people would know.
Okay, I think we did. We got most ponies. Okay,
yes.
So let's get into this. So
let's start this.
Have Big Macintosh.
So Big Mac. So okay, Big Mac's our first one. So I don't hate Big Mac. Yes, he doesn't speak much, but I would admit he is. I would put him in the cute because I don't hate him. But I reckon he is quite a strong stallion.
I put him into that as well. He's sort of in the middle of the pack.
If he spoke more, maybe like I would fall for him more. But
I agree. We also don't see much about like his personality or something. That's also something missing a little bit, I say.
Yes. And before we rank these are our opinions, so please don't go shouting at us in the comments. And also, if we put him in or no way, that doesn't mean we hate the character. Yeah. That just means we doesn't think that they're cute. That's all we're saying.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So for the record, I didn't make this list, so I'm not liable.
This is me. This is me. So as you can see, so we've got Crushy, hot, cute, or no way. That doesn't mean we hate him. That just means we just don't find him cute.
Okay.
Cheese sandwich. Okay.
Cheese sandwich.
I reckon a date with him would just be crazy because he would just he's literally like Pinkie Pie. So
yeah.
I love the character because obviously he's voiced by Weird Al Yankovic.
And, right, yes. So
and obviously, yeah.
Would you put him in the same tier as Big Mac or would you put him
I
elsewhere?
would put him in Q, but
Oh,
above Big Mac because
really?
he's a bit more talkative than Big Mac, but at the same time, I might put him in Nah because like the one just below Q because being on a date with him would be a bit crazy because like he might just start launching confetti cannons and all that. You just want to have a
Yeah,
date, not.
I mean, imagine having to hang around with him all the time. You would just go crazy. You would
Is it
die.
he is actually just like Pinky.
Yeah, so I'm
I would
gonna.
go for Nah or. Ooh.
What do we do? I'm with you as well on that. I would
Yeah.
probably give him a nod because he's a little too hyper. I say a little too hyper.
Mm. Oh, look
So,
who's next.
my boy. Thing is, my chair is actually breaking. I noticed there's cracks under my chair. That thing is breaking any day now. So that one time when
They
when
were
it fell
freaking
out of
out.
my chair, that thing literally died. And I ordered a new chair like yesterday. So yeah, it's just.
Right, so obviously we got
I mean,
Comet.
he is a special little pony. I mean, both you and Fallon gave me Comet things that are sitting right next to my bed. Every time I wake up, I get to see him. I think about
Exactly.
him. I make the cocoa. I literally have a new cocoa recipe that I'm gonna tackle another time. He's just so he's a little hyper too, but not super duper hyper. He's just
Mm.
giddy, a little bit clumsy. He's happy, but he's also brave. He's adorable. He sparkles. He smiles. His cheeksies, his face, his hooves, his everything. You just want to
Alright,
have
you're going a
him.
bit overboard
What?
there.
No, I mean.
Right. So I would definitely rank him in hot or crushy. Because if I were on a date with Comet, I can imagine him being a bit shy, like he'd be a bit flustered, embarrassed, and like what was that? I don't know what the episode was, but when he was running the smoothie shop when Sunny was gone,
I like that one.
that one was so cute. And then like
I like that.
Sunny's like, "Why is my stuff over here?" And he's like going, "Oh no!" And everyone's like, "Don't shout at Comet. He was only trying to help."
Yes. And he came back after 8 months of absence. That's the day my chair died.
That
Alright.
reason alone, as well, I reckon he has to go in Crushy.
If he does not go in
The fact,
Crushy, I think we're gonna get in trouble in the comments in some shape or form. Because last time I seen a survey with favorite characters out of all characters in G5, and Comet somehow won everything despite him being a side character.
wow,
People just like him. And... oh. So we go to the next pony.
which is Double Diamond.
Diamond. Oh, this is
Not
gonna be interesting.
not much screen time in the show,
Yeah, that's the thing. Not much screen
which is
time.
unfortunate. But I did like his personality. He was funny.
And he skis. I like skiing. Winter sports gender
Mm.
is totally nice. Oh no, am I gonna make a skiing video? New Leaf goes skiing.
Oh no.
We do have double diamond tracks here in the Alps, but you need to be really good at skiing to be able to ski them and not roll down them.
I've never gone skiing. I never will.
Oh!
I've done ice skating, but I was terrible.
I'm
at
bad
it.
at ice skating as well.
I'm
I can
terrible at ice skating.
ski.
I'm like Bambi on ice.
No, when it's skiing, I'm just fast. I'm Sonic on snow. Alright, so what do we do with him? Where do we put some pony like that?
It's hard because I like him, but he's not in the show much, so we don't really know much about his personality.
Mm-hmm.
I will put him in that because I don't flat out hate him. I
Oh.
I know some people would probably going to be on my tail for that, but I would if I had to put him, or you could put him in cute actually, because I reckon a date with him might not be too bad actually.
Yeah,
He might
he's
he might just go on about skiing all the time. He's like, when are we going to go
That's
ski
true.
trip? Honey, I can't ski.
I mean, I could give him Coco, and nothing goes better than winter sports and Coco.
Coco. Nothing goes wrong better. And
Yeah, I mean,
winter and,
Coco.
well, winter and Coco. Nothing goes wrong.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah, let's put him in Q. I reckon probably above Big Mac, though, so maybe at the front.
yes.
Because obviously he
Oh.
talks more, so
Yes,
that's
that's
already an
true.
advantage.
Wow. I mean, yeah, it's true. Oh, I mean, there's a
Next
pony
one.
who taught me about Coco.
Yes, I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah. Okay. We
Oh,
have
okay. Dr. Hooves
Dr.
is our next one.
Who's.
Love the character. I love that they gave him a British accent. I'm just being favoritism because I'm from England, so. But I reckon he's the type of a stallion who wouldn't really go on dates. He's probably too busy with like his science experiments and all that, I reckon.
Yeah, that's true. I did recently watch the show a little bit, which was kind of amazing. So he's a nerd, is what I'm suggesting.
Yes.
He's a nerd, and
So, like, if you try to go on a date with him, then he'll probably start going on about like science and calculations and all that.
I think nerds are adorable. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh, I agree. Nerds are adorable. Like,
That's why Twilight.
There is.
That's why Twilight is such a
Twilight's
favorite.
Twilight fan.
Okay, so he also is a background character, but he speaks a little bit. He speaks a
He
good
does.
amount.
He was speaking mainly in the later seasons when he like Slice of Life. That's a brilliant episode of him in. And he also that school episode, like when like the teachers are bringing him around, and he literally like pulls the rag of this contraption. It literally looks like a torture seat, like when prisoners get like executed on. Like it's just a chair with like a bowl above the head where they put the thing on. Like what? But I don't know where to put him. This is quite hard, but I would have to go. You could put him in half,
I'm going for a bit of a gamble. I would put him here.
Okay, yeah,
because
he's a nerd.
He's a nerd. He has a lot of stories to tell. You'll literally never get bored if you keep
That's
traveling
true,
universes. Actually, so compared to the two that we have in Cute, that would sort of be like one-dimensional. Doctor Who's will literally always be ready for an adventure, crazy inventions, and all that. And I think that would keep him interesting.
Fair enough. I'll go with that.
All right.
He is hot because he's a nerd. And also, like, you won't get bored of him. He always have some, like, you could join him on his adventures as well if you were dating him.
Yeah.
And anyway, so next, put him in nowhere. I don't like fashion.
Yeah, but thing is, he likes Twilight, and that makes us rivals.
Well, if you think about it, he was only put in Equestria Girls to be a love interest.
That's the reason, and the only thing he does is bump into Twilight. That's his only gimmick.
At the Crystal Empire, bumped into Twilight. In the human world, bumped into Twilight. Back in Equestria, bumped into Twilight. Like, he was literally there just to be a stallion that Twilight can crush on. They're like, we're making a first movie. So what are we going to do? Okay, we're going to make her go to this human world. Oh, that's all right. But Twilight's got to have a love interest. It's also weird, in the human world, she starts, like, sort of dating Flash Sentry, even though he just broke up with Sunset Shimmer. That just shows he was in there to be a love interest. Because we hear that Flash Sentry is Sunset Shimmer's ex-boyfriend, and now all of a sudden Twilight's flirting with him. Like, surely that would just make Sunset more mad. Obviously, before she got reformed.
That's true.
He was just there for love interest. Obviously, a lot of people did hate Flash Sentry when the movie came out, Equestria Girls, because he was just there for like no reason. Like, he was just there just to be Twilight's love interest.
He was a plot device. He was just comedic relief to some degree. Like,
yes,
he didn't did he do anything meaningful in his entire appearance? I don't recall that.
No. Just there. All we see is him in the before Twilight goes to Camelot High. Yeah. All we see is she bumps into him. She starts blushing. She goes like who's that? Then we get introduced his name. He's new to the guard, and then then the friends start like teasing her at the end of the film, saying, "Oh, you got a crush."
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't see him for any other purpose. Like he did help out more in the human world, I do agree. But once again, Twilight just bumps into him like she did in Equestria.
And I mean, at the end of season 9, if there really was some more going on between him and Twilight, we would have seen him like at the end, but he didn't even show up there, so
No, we didn't. The
no
only time
purpose.
we also saw him was in the Equestrial special, Forgotten Friendship,
Yep,
where
that's
Sunset
true.
goes back. And remember, as they're walking in,
Mm-hmm.
she's like, that's Sentry. But once again, like we didn't see Twilight get blushy or flustered around him, so it
True.
shows that maybe they're not even talking to each other anymore. So, yeah, I don't see any purpose of Flash Sentry.
Yep. And
He,
no purpose
like, yeah, I do.
means no
I
way.
do like I do like the color orange and blue,
Mm-hmm.
but I just don't see him as a dateable. Like, if you were to date him, that's what might happen. Like, first you might go, oh yeah, I have a crush on you. Next minute, you're not into it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him in no way.
I can get behind that. Yeah, this is I
Sorry,
see
Flash
that.
Entry fans.
Oh no, we're gonna get in trouble.
Anyways,
Probably.
okay, right. This next Stallion, I think Fowley would
So.
be honest if we don't put him in the right place.
Alright.
Good old Sheriff of Maritime Bay, Hitch Trailblazer.
So.
I absolutely love Hitch. He is funny.
Okay.
I watched. A lot of people are going to get me for this. I haven't watched much G5. Yes, I know. I will catch up on it. I have watched the movie, and I've watched about a few episodes of. We've watched Tell Your Tale.
Yes.
We do. No, we watched Make Your Mark. We watched the Make Your Mark special at PonyCon in the hotel room. That was funny.
That's true as well. Yeah.
And we watched Missing the Mark as well. But both episodes, obviously feature Hitch. I do love him in it. You can see he's already got this like parental, like dad role, because obviously like he's very protective of Sparky. He doesn't want anything to happen with him. Even like Sparky calls him dad. So I can imagine like if you were to date him, I reckon he would be very protective of you, being the sheriff.
All right, this is where I come in and throw some flack. He also loves his rules. He loves to obey everything to the T.
That is true. Could you imagine like you go on a date with him and you litter? Pick up that litter.
The thing is, if there's a certain document called the Season Bible where they go over this and where they talk about Hitch's character specifically, and where they talk about this, that he is sort of this ruly person, but mostly because he's trying to be protective of the people around him. And that sort of shines through. But it does also say that, quote, I've written this down, 36 is litter, so he knows all of that by heart, so don't drop anything. But I do think he's adorable, and of course he shows that he's a good fatherly figure with Sparky on top of that. So I'd say he's pretty interesting. But I wouldn't put him that high. I know I'm gonna get in trouble. I would not put him that high.
I would probably go for hot if I were to rank him. Not crushy. I would go hot.
All right.
Sorry, Fallon.
Yeah, I'm not having this happen. I would put him into cute, but I will put him into cute.
Cute. Okay.
I'm gonna give him into the front as a compromise.
A front. Okay.
Because I would put someone like that back because I'm not a rule person. I'm a rebel. I like breaking rules. So
I do not follow the rules. I am terrible. Like when I'm driving, do I follow speed limits? Not all the time. When I was at school, I didn't really follow rules. Even to this day, when I work, I still break some of the rules. So I reckon if Hitch found out, he'll be like, "It's over."
Well,
but yeah.
You admitted to a crime. Imagine. Wait, is there driving in Equestria? I don't think so.
No. Well, you got like the tram in the middle, aren't you?
That's
but
true.
Like that's the public one, so obviously that can't really speed. But no, they can't drive. They can't drive cars or anything. But I'm pretty sure if they did, I reckon like Hitch will have speed cameras all around Maritime Bay.
I mean, you can fly airplanes. That's what the Mairstream is for.
Is that be true?
Yeah, this is.
So I see him as I love his design. I love like the green mane, the tan color, even like the little white blaze mark in between his nose. I like started sort of like characters that have like marks like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I could just imagine if you were on a date with him, he would be very like following the rules. So, like if you were to break a rule, he'd be like, even though we're going out, doesn't mean you get off easy.
That's
Sort
true.
of vibes. So yeah, I reckon cute would be is the perfect place to rank him.
We can put in there, yeah. This is I already know Fallon's gonna come to the comments, be like,
He's
New
gonna,
Leaf,
yeah.
you did that. It wasn't me.
I think
I'm
next
guilty.
next UK PonyCon, I think we should be alert. Or if Fowden could come to Forth, another convention in the UK, which he's hoping to come.
Sweet. Yeah, it's gonna be a while till my
All right.
first convention.
Next one, Crushy, no doubt. No, egos in Crushy.
If this doesn't go to Crush, I mean, we literally watched we made an entire video just because he appeared in an episode. The previous
other
video
than
we
Jazz Hearts
watched.
Rocky, I'm really upset that Jazz, even well Rocky, and even Jazz got shoved to the sidelines. It'd be nice to see them more. Like mainly see, yeah, we do see him in Main Melody,
That's
but
true.
then after that they slowly dipped out. Like we did see him in PMP equals BFFs. Remember, like when Rocky and Jazz were on the boat and they got their friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
I wish we saw him more because his design he's just adorable.
I love his design as well, the color scheme as well, his personality, sort of this cool, soft fashion pony. And also like the way that he just expresses himself. And I think also specifically in the episode with Rocky and Jazz, we mostly see Jazz's side. I would love to see Rocky's side, what he was like, give him a little more personality.
Yes, we discussed this. So if you guys watch the episode, obviously Pip and the main crew, they gather on that Jazz has a crush on Rocky. So obviously they make her go for all these like tests to obviously win his heart. So it would have been nice to see like Rocky, like I could just imagine him standing in the mirror. He's like going over like role playing how he's gonna ask Jazz to go to that dance show with him. I could just imagine it being so adorable.
Yes, I guess that's the thing when your episodes are only 5 minutes, you don't have that much time to develop the side.
I'll send it to you in obviously our little DM chat. But I literally made a G50C just so he can date Rocky.
Right, I remember. Yes, you did.
So I literally made a new OC from a G5 one just so he can date Rocky. That's the reason he was made, just to date Rocky.
Yeah, we're not dedicated or fan clubbing. We totally need to make a fan club in next UK PonyCon.
Everyone,
see what happens.
Get your Rocky merch.
Yes.
Get merch of Rocky. I don't care what it is, a custom plushie, clothing. Just get Rocky.
Rocky.
He is underrated.
Love Rocky.
He is so underrated.
Adorable. He's cute. He's cuddly.
Even in the Make Your Mark reaction, both me and you literally go, Rocky is our boy. He is adorable.
Yes.
He is so adorable, honestly.
I mean, he would just be the most amazing pony to be around.
Like, honestly, if you were dating him, can you imagine? He might be able to literally give you, like, Main Melody appointments for free.
Yep. He would be your personal stylist. That is
exactly
insanely
You could
valuable.
just go. You could just get booked in with him anytime.
Yeah. Alright, so let me see what we got next. We have Rufus. What do we do with him? Rufus is also sort of the side character. But they did develop him a little bit in a very, very recent episode. I always think he is sort of adorable. We had the episode with Izzy where Izzy helped him find his creativity. I did like that
Hmm.
episode where he got to sort of come out of his shell a little bit. He's got the cool New York style accent as well, which I really like
Yes.
about him. I'm gonna be honest. I would put him into cute, but I'm gonna let you say something. If you want to put him lower, I'm
Right. So,
amenable.
as I said, I haven't watched much G5, so I don't know much about Rufus, but
Mm.
I have watched the episode where Izzy helps him find his creativity, and he definitely changes.
Yeah.
Being on the date with him, though, he looks like the type of stallion who wouldn't really want to go on a date or just wants to get on with his creative stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't say he would be annoying.
Yeah.
I would either put him at the back end of cute, so like behind Big Mac and all that, or actually put him in that
Right.
for me.
Okay. Here.
We could put him in, yeah, put him
All
there.
right. All right. I take that. I take that.
And well, just one thing about Rocky, one more thing.
What?
He was in the late, not the latest, but he after Make Your Mark got cancelled, he was meant to be in the first episode when after it was cancelled, got to trot. He was going to be in it.
Yes.
I
I.
love that episode was going to be so awesome. Like we saw Hitch with all that with that main style and all that.
Oh, I like
Sorry,
that.
I would never forgive you, Hasbro. Why did you pull the plug on G5?
I
It
put I
had
put
so
it
much
this way: with
potential.
all the canceled episodes that we've gotten to see recently, they have dropped a lot of cool potential on the way.
All the animatic episodes, well, the episodes that were meant to come out, I'm loving so far.
Mm-hmm.
It is a shame that that
They
happened, but
recently,
well,
I'm not spoiling anything, but recently they also developed the sea ponies, so something a lot of fans wanted, they would have eventually done. And that's yeah, it's nasty that we just got canceled on all of that. But at the end of the day, I did take a little bit of a dive into the numbers and checking out why that happened. And ultimately, it's not My Little Pony's fault whatsoever because the show was doing great. It's something. It's a Hasbro decision more than
it's
a My
Hasbro.
Little Pony thing.
They own Hasbro. My
Because
Little
My
Pony's
Little
owned by Hasbro.
Hasbro's having issues with their finances and so on, and if and one of their brands is suffering a lot. That's all I say, and that's why they're getting rid of some things and costs
And
and
yeah,
yeah.
all we got to remember, we're not the intended target audience for this.
This is
but
true.
we're the fandom exploded and it's still going strong. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and content is still being made. We have the comic is still running very
Comics are still
strong.
coming. Yeah, the comics are still being released. And obviously we had all those leaks with G6 people were saying, but
Hmm.
that hasn't been confirmed by Hasbro.
Yeah,
So
gotta be careful.
until something gets confirmed, nothing's coming out yet.
Yeah.
So I would put Rufus there. Now,
Yeah.
Shining Armor.
Shining armor. Oh
He
boy.
is a cutie. I'll give it to him.
Agreed.
Imagine that you're dating Captain of the Royal Guard.
Yeah.
That is something got there. I would say he's cute.
All right. He
Let's
also likes his rules, much like Hitch, but he's a
be
lot
just
more loosened
cooler about it.
up. He's
Yes.
cooler, and to me, that puts him above Hitch, in my opinion.
Yes, like he is no doubt broken rules in the show in that. And he's not in the Royal Guard like, oh yeah, he's captain, but we don't see him as in the Royal Guard as much as we do as
Yeah.
Hitch. Whereas obviously Hitch has always got like a sheriff badge on and all that, but whereas
Yeah.
Starring Armor doesn't always have his armor on. And I would put him in hot because I reckon he has time to. Yeah, he probably would call time off work to probably go if he was dating you to be with you in that. And like I said, he's not as technical of the laws as he is with Hitch, whereas Hitch obeys him. The fact he knows all the rules off his head shows how much Hitch
Mhm.
knows the rules.
And
And
he also has a lot of allies. He's married to an alicorn. His sister is
yes,
also an alicorn. He has an entire platoon of guards if you're ever trying to host some event of sorts. So he's resourceful with his contacts.
mm-hmm.
Like, And I guess if you have him, you also get closer to Twilight. I wonder why that could be important to me.
But saying that, a lot of people see him as like an overprotective big brother, like who will protect his little sister at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, if you were to start dating Twilight, he might start getting onto you, saying, "Listen, you don't hurt my little sister's heart and all that."
That's true. He
I
is
don't
super
see.
protective though. He's done that. Like if you remember the Crystal Empire episode where he got attacked by Sombra, so everyone else could run. I
and
like that. He's
and literally, yeah. Then he couldn't use his magic for the rest of the episode.
yeah. He's willing to make sacrifices for his friends.
That's what you want in like someone you're dating. You want like I'm not saying like if you're dating, oh yeah, they got to sacrifice themselves for you, but like someone who's someone who you know will be protective of you.
Yeah, that's I'm on that.
So yeah, we'll put him below. Yeah, put him below Doctor Hooves because I
Okay.
don't think he's up there. But
All right.
next one, Soarin.
Ooh.
Soarin. So think about it though. You will be dating an athlete because obviously he's part of the Wonderbolts.
Mm-hmm.
I swear every time you see Soarin in the show, he just looks absolutely tired. He's like got bags under his eyes and all that.
He does have his adorable moments. So like when he just ate the pie at the gala straight off of the
Oh,
crowd.
that was so cute.
Yeah. Agreed. I think out of all of the Stallions that we have so far, he would likely also be the fittest because he's active duty, I'd say.
Oh, definitely. He will definitely have like shape. You have the curves.
Yeah. But what do we do with him? Do we put him in hot or do we put him in cute? Oh, that's tough. He's not
I would
around
say
that much compared to Shining Armor.
no, definitely not. Yeah, he did get shoved to the sidelines,
Mm-hmm.
but I do love the nickname. Obviously, he was given the nickname clipped his wing,
True.
and you do see a bit of chemistry with him and Rainbow Dash, and obviously that's why everyone just started shipping them two.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Physically, I would put hot
Mm-hmm.
because obviously he works in the Wonderbolts and that.
Yeah.
But if I was going to date though, I would say cute.
Agreed. So what do we do? Hot or cute? What is more important to you? If you had to go on a date with him,
I would put him in cute, but I would put him above Big Mac and Double Diamond.
Above Hitch as well, or no?
Actually, I will go above Hitch as well.
I'm with you as well. That's why I'm suggesting it.
He wouldn't follow the rules like Hitch, obviously.
They're both sort of made to follow rules because the Wonderbolts also have some insane discipline.
Yes.
But he's also got his moments where he just does crazy shit like eating the pie off the ground, and I think that is a great trait if someone can just like loosen up. I like that. I'm with it on
Definitely.
See, this is the second time I've gotten Hitch pushed back. I think Father is gonna come into my DMs. Oh no.
He will be.
Oh, no.
He certainly will be. Depends where you rank this next Stallion.
Oh, this guy. I mean, could we, considering
Sprout.
making a 6th tier, and
Right.
just calling it the Sprout tier?
Right, so Sprout Cloverleaf. We all know him, every pony. Everyone
Yeah.
has his mixed opinions on him. Everyone, there was actually a tip jar at UK PonyCon last year. One saying he didn't do nothing wrong, and one saying he did a lot wrong.
Yeah,
So also we know in the movie I hated him. The fact he literally blew up Sunny's house.
Yes.
That's literally got all her family stuff in. Her bloody dad just passed away. And that's you blow her house up.
Yeah, I mean, imagine someone coming to your house, blowing your house up, and then you're asked to go on a date with him. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's
Also-
happening.
Dating him, you have to deal with his mother. and we know his mother,
Oh, right.
bloody Felicis.
Yeah.
She is probably worse than Sprout because obviously you can tell Sprout is a mummy's boy because like
Yeah.
in Make Your Mark he always went to his mother and that, but his mother was the one who made was it Cantor Logic, whatever it was called,
Mm-hmm.
the one who literally was brainwashing Pony, saying, "Oh, unicorns and Pegasi are bad." So I reckon that might have had an impact on how Sprout was brought up, because obviously at the start of the movie we see him being obviously against unicorns and Pegasi, but that could have been because of his mother.
Yeah, she enables him. That's the thing. She enables him
Yeah.
from the very beginning. Like when he even started with taking over Maritime Bay and getting the sheriff's badge. It was actually his mom who was like, "Hey, you're sheriff now. You're in charge." And he just went with it. So that's the thing. If you're dating him, you're likely gonna have to deal with his mom, who tells him what to do with you. So you're dealing with both people.
I like that. I could just imagine if you were like on a date having a picnic with him, his mum would just come up saying, probably just embarrass him and all that.
Yep.
So in a way, I do feel bad for Sprout because his mother brought him up the wrong way. I reckon if his mum didn't teach him all that, I reckon he would have been different.
Yeah.
But he would not be dateable, even below Flash Sentry.
Yeah.
I know there is some Sprout fans out there. Also, we got Ember at UK PonyCon. He loves Sprout.
Right. Right.
There is some Sprout fans out there, and obviously, I don't mind. That's your opinion if you like Sprout, but
Mm-hmm.
if I were to date him, no, because obviously it's mainly his mother. I think his mother's the issue, really.
Yeah, he would also be sort of annoying to get around as well. Even if it's not just
He
his
wouldn't.
mom,
Yeah,
his personality itself is
he
already a
wouldn't listen
massive
to him around.
roadblock. Yeah,
When I see his mother, she looks like a Karen.
she is.
She's got the glasses and she's got the hair.
Mm-hmm.
She is a Karen, just like Posey.
Yeah. Posey got reformed as she went on, but his mom is, I'd say, not reformable.
No. That's where Sprout belongs.
Okay, so the next pony. Tell us about this next pony. I've never seen him much.
So this pony's called Star Tracker. He was in Once Upon a Zeppelin, where he actually won that contest by Iron Will, where he won the contest to spend the day with Twilight's family. So basically, he was part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remember, like after Twilight missed the stars, she stepped on his hoof, and then she had a go at him.
Yeah.
So basically, he is like a fan pony. But I think he's actually just adorable because the fact he's always like getting flustered around Twilight. He's also a nerd. I definitely consider Star Tracker a nerd as well because
Okay.
he knows a lot about Twilight. When they
Right.
put it that way, that does sound a bit creepy. But everyone on that ship knew a lot about Twilight because obviously Iron Will set it up to make it look like, oh, this is for Twilight. But I obviously this is another another character I would ship my OC with, but obviously my OC belongs with someone else on this list. But I reckon a date with him would be absolutely adorable. I reckon he would be like all, like flustered, like if you compliment him and all that. He did appear in the season 9 finale during Twilight's coronation, but only for a glimpse, like when the camera like sees every pony in the audience. I think it's when, like, Twilight has the spider on her.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah, I remember.
Then it shows the audience. You only see a glimpse of him. So, but yeah, it's a shame that you didn't get much screen time, but because I find him absolutely adorable. But obviously, I'll let you think what you think. Do you know anything about Star Tracker really, or
Barely anything. I'll admit I didn't watch the last few seasons of G4 that much, except for the standout few episodes. So the character I didn't know much. So
the main episode he's in is Once Upon a Zeppelin.
So would you put him into Crushy if you were given the choice?
If I was given the choice, I would go with I don't know, either Hot or Crushy. I'd go for, but if he goes in Crushy, he would be behind Comet and Rocky.
Okay.
But I'll put him in the front of Hot. Actually, that's what I'll put him.
We could do it like that. Yeah, put him in front of
Yeah,
Doctor Who's, because they're both nerds. There you go.
yeah, he is definitely. All right, this next pony. So, do you know much about
Next
this one?
pony. I think I've seen him in the My Little Pony game, but that's about it.
So, his name is Stellar Eclipse. He
That's it.
was one of the Make a Wish Make a Wish Foundation ponies.
Oh.
Do you remember Angel Wings?
Nope.
From She was another one. So, this character here is actually based on someone in real life who had a leg disability. And Make a Wish is a foundation, like a charity,
Oh.
who helps children to wish come true. So they actually contacted Hasbro and say, "Can you put this person's OC in the show?" And they did, and he actually voiced his character as well. That's
Oh.
why his character is in a wheelchair, because the person who voiced him also had a disability.
That's a great story. I like that.
So yeah, I love his design. Like, I love the mane, tail colors.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you were to date him, you would have to help him around a lot due to his obviously
Mm-hmm.
disability. But obviously, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
I think it's
Agreed.
a great way for you to connect with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
So, if there's anything you want to say on him, like,
Um,
what do you think of his cut? What do you think of him?
I think his appearance is great. I'm with you when you say that the color scheme fits together nicely, and also think that his legs, that is something you can work with and bond over. I say so. I think this is a good one visually. Do we know much about his personality?
He was in the episode Trade Jar, where Raymond Dash wanted the Dare and Do book, but she has to keep.
Oh.
I think he had a nice personality in the episode. The only time he was stubborn is when he was hungry, but
Mm-hmm.
that could be all of us. We all get a bit angry when we're hungry.
Yeah.
But if I reckon I'd put him in Q, because he would be
I'm
nice to go
all
on
right.
a
So
date with.
where in cute do we put him?
Maybe I would say below, above, there in the middle between
Here?
above Big Mac, yeah, below
Okay.
Hitch and so.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. I see that.
Final four, right?
All right.
You sent this one to me. You just DM'd me saying another crushy washy.
Yeah, he is a crushy wushy. He's a
No, he's a nerd.
nerd. First
He
off,
is a
he's a nerd. He's got glasses
um,
like Comet. He's also got this sort of giddy vibe going on. He's basically, if Twilight and Comet were molded into becoming one pony, this would be that pony.
Sunburst. Sunburst is a cutie.
Yeah, he is. I also like how he has his little goatee kind of thing going on. He's
The
adorable.
bear,
He
yeah.
also likes has his board games and books and all that. I like that. He also has done a lot in the show. Done the crystalling in the Crystal Empire. So he's had
Yeah.
his moments to shine, and I like that. He's also strong with his magic, because he's like related with Starlight Glimmer and all that. So he's a talented pony.
Mm.
I would put him in Crushy. Would say you.
Sorry, I'm just eating a minute. I would actually, yeah, I would go for hot or crushy. I love his voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I love that he wears that cape all the time as well.
Yes.
And once again, the pattern, like he's got those patterns on the end of his hooves. He's got that
Mm-hmm.
mark on his face again, and him being a nerd automatically makes him adorable.
Yeah, I like his fetlocks. Those are great. Or
I would
I
go
don't think I don't
for
know I don't know if those are fetlocks or that's part of his coat. I think it's part of his coat actually.
what is
His hooves, like when they have the
that. That's part of him.
yeah,
That's actually yeah.
like Big
That's,
Mac has it. Big Mac has
yes, and
fetlocks
shining
versus
armor as well. He has
yeah.
some of his hooves as well. Yeah, that's part of him, which makes him even more adorable.
Mm-hmm.
So I
So
say we put him in Crushy.
okay,
Yeah, just
here,
put him there.
yeah, put it in
Yeah.
there. All right, so I don't even think I have to say much on this next. So I'm gonna let you talk.
If you don't put him in Crushy, this video's over. He is my bug husband. He goes nowhere but crushy. So if you don't know this guy, it's Thorax. I absolutely love him. He was an underrated character. Obviously, he was introduced as like a reformed changeling, and at first I didn't really pay much attention. But when I went back to those episodes and saw him, I was like, oh my god, he's actually so adorable. Like he's so cute. And plus, like he can like tease you in a way. Like if you had a crush on the Stallion, like back in your days, he can literally change into that Stallion just to tease you.
I also like his interactions with Princess Ember. Princess Ember is super adorable to me. I like
Yes, they had
how that gave him
that. Yeah,
a chance to get his personality to come out. I think that was a good episode
because
for him.
when they were shouting at Spike, like Ember was telling him,
Mhm.
you need to start shouting more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has great chemistry with Ember, which is another reason which I love him. But it's the chemistry he has with Spike because obviously they're really good friends. Obviously,
Yep.
Spike was the one who made everyone change, like see changes differently.
Mm-hmm.
He has great chemistry with everyone.
Ooh. Ooh.
Honestly, he goes nowhere but crushy.
Okay.
I would put him. I would put him. See, for me, I would put him between Rocky and Comet.
Agreed. I can live with that. Oh.
You're too cute. I've
That's.
got so much ship art, and I don't regret it. Right now, oh, Thunder
Oh,
Lane. So back with
Thunderlane.
another Wonderbolt.
Ooh.
I find him a bit more cute than Soarin.
Agreed. Agreed.
Because look at that pose as well. He literally looks so adorable in that pose. He's all flustered. He's like, it looks like you just complimented him when he's making that pose right
Yeah,
there.
he's adorable. I think he's also his design. I like it a little bit more than Soren as well.
Yeah, the shorter tail and mane.
Yeah, the tail style, and we did also see some important episodes with him as well. Don't if you
Yes.
remember when he
Then we
was
find out like yeah, what were you gonna say?
with his I don't know, was it his brother or cousin, his younger brother or cousin that we got to learn in that episode?
Rumble. Rumble
Yep.
was his younger
Yep,
brother.
that's his brother. Yeah, Thunderlane also like being a good father figure. We get to see a little bit more with him, and I think that
Yeah,
that makes him like a cool pony, someone you can like hang around with and rely on. I like that.
and what for some reason when I just look at Thunderlane, he gives off like gay vibes. Like he looks like someone who would go out with a stallion.
Agreed.
He
Agreed.
just I just see him as that way. So I would actually rank him in hot.
Yes, I'm with you there. How far do we
I
put him?
I would actually go above Shining Armor and Doctor Hooves. So I'll rank him there.
Yep, that I would have immediately gone to that as well. Yes, I'm with you there. He's a cool pony. So
So we have got one more, but we're going to pretend Brayburn's on the list as well.
yeah, we need to pretend brave.
This son of a bitch right here.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah, he's a problem. I can't believe he is related to Fluttershy.
I know. Oh my god, that episode released. So if you don't know who this is Zephyr Breeze. He's actually Fluttershy's younger brother. Fluttershy is
Yep.
older than him. And in the episode, Fluttershy told him you have to get a job, but he was lazy, slacking off. Even caused Fluttershy to swear. She was so peeved at him.
Yeah, he
I
got
don't
thrown
blame
out
him.
the house.
I reckon you wouldn't even last a day with him if you were to go on a date with him because he would just probably go on about his ego and all that.
You would kick him
And
out because he would lose his mind.
and he's got like he's always fangirling over Rainbow in the show.
Yeah. Also, his
He's like, hey,
visuals.
Rainbow.
I have to talk about his visuals. His little stubble that he had also is just ew.
Yeah,
That's another thing. So,
you.
do we
He's
want to
gonna go in their way.
do we put him? I don't know if we can put him worse than Sprout though. What did you say?
I would actually say he's worse Sprout because I
Okay.
reckon because Sprout was obviously brought up by his mother and Sprout.
True.
Like once again, I reckon if Sprout didn't have that type of mother to bring him up, I reckon Sprout would have been totally
Yep.
different. Whereas he just acts like an idiot, even acts an idiot to his own parents because his parents tell him to move out,
Yeah.
and he just goes, I'm gonna come move back in with you, even though his parents
Agreed.
have been trying to get him to move out.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
in the episode, like when they literally say to Zephyr Breeze, like when Zephyr Breeze gets brought out, you can sell like Rainbow and Flutter. They're like, oh no, not him.
Yeah, and I think that's what just about everyone's reaction was to this guy.
I couldn't stand him. No.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so not on
Let's
there, but
imaginary Braybird.
so Brayburn's on there. What right away? Everyone said he's gay, and I agree. He definitely gives off gay vibes.
He's adorable. He's a hardworking buff pony. He's always
Yeah, he
super
works in the rodeo.
cheerful. He has
He works in the
cider.
rodeo, so
I always like cider. So
yeah, he likes cider.
I would actually be putting him into hot. What do you say?
Hot. I'd go hot because I reckon he's got the muscles because he works out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the accent as well, proper like country western accent.
Yes, he does.
He's got a nice mane and tail color.
And I
I
realize out of all the ponies on this list, he's the only one with a hat.
He is doing one with a hat. Yeah, not many stallions wear hats. Obviously, like we do have stallions that wear stuff. Like obviously, Hitch wears his sheriff belt. Rocky wears his necklace. Comet wears glasses.
I would put him between Thunderlane and Dr. Hooves.
Dr. Hooves, yeah. So you can just what we do edit a picture, put a photo of Braybird in there.
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out somehow. But Brayburn is there. I mean, I could wait. You know what? I'm gonna do an editing. Brayburn is an apple. I'm gonna literally put an apple into the tier list. There you go. There you go.
Welcome to Appaloosa.
Oh boy. So I'm looking at this list, and I already know there's gonna be debate in the comments about some of these choices.
Please, guys, this is our opinion. Okay, don't go screaming at us.
I already feel like we're gonna get destroyed for putting Hitch into cute.
Like, if you were to date in there, you'd just be like, make sure you abide by all his rules. Like, okay, you may be my partner, but you still abide by these rules.
But this is a pretty interesting list. I say this is a very respectable list of things, but it also shows us how many stallion ponies actually exist in G4 and G5 combined. I don't know.
Probably more than this, but most of them are just like ones you see in the background.
Yeah, this is true. Oh.
Roblox would be a good one. I do have Roblox.
Ooh, we could do that. A Roblox session on the channel. We haven't actually done that. I like that. We need to do that.
I do have Roblox on my Xbox and PC.
Ooh. Alright, of course, Lightning's YouTube and all that is in the description. You want to check him out. He does a lot of cool things as well. Give him some love, and I'm sure he's gonna appreciate that.
Yay.
Alright then, anyways, say bye, Lightning Pitch. Bye-bye.
Bye, I'm going to finish my pizza off.